kindergarten friends, it's Mrs. Hartwell. I'm here with my learning buddy, Georgie. Hello! And we are ready to do our sound work for the day. So let's get started. We are going to start with rhyme. And remember, rhyming words are words that sound the same at the end of the word. And so today what we're going to do is I'm going to give you 3 words. I want you to listen to those words. And then you're going to tell me the 2 words that sound the same at the end. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example. If I say dance, chance, next, you're going to tell me dance, chance, because those are the rhyming words. Okay, ready? West, nest, fan. The rhyming words are west, nest. Quick, pick, let. The rhyming words, quick, pick. Pop, top, zip. The rhyming words are pop, top. Good. Bag, rag, fox. Bag, rag. Love, dove, much. Love, dove. Bunch, lunch, gift. Bunch, lunch. Those are the rhyming words. Okay, now we're going to do beginning sounds. So I'm going to say a word. You're going to repeat the word when I point to you. And then we're going to say the first sound together. We're going to say the sound and we're going to sign the sound. Okay, you ready? It's. It's. First sound, I. Afternoon. Afternoon. A. Is. I. Acting. Acting. A. Accident. Accident. A. Igloo. Igloo. I. So I heard a lot of the A sound and the I sound today. Okay, we are going to blend some words together. I'm going to give you the first sound and then the rest of the word, and then we're going to blend them together. So let me see your choppers up because you're going to need them. Okay, you ready? So I say the parts, you say the parts, and then we're going to blend them together to figure out what the word is. Here we go. Eyes, pies. Just like that. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Odd. Your turn. Odd, rod. Cube. Your turn. Cube, cube. Ag. Ag, wag. Ig. Your turn. Ig, jig. A's. A's, maze. Good blending. L. Your turn. L, sell. Ug. Ug, tug. One more. Eel. Your turn. Eel, deal. Nice blending. Okay, now we're going to be thinking about the last sound in the word. So I'm going to give you 3 words, and all of those words are going to have the same sound, very, very last sound. Okay, the very last sound is going to be the same, and you're going to tell me what that sound is. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example. If I said braid, good, bed, the last sound in all of those is d. Listen. Braid, good, bed. So listening for that final sound. Dress, glass, grapes. Last sound. S. Glove, live, have. Last sound. V. Do you hear that? Glove, have, live. Fuzz, freeze, is. Last sound. Z. Stage, large, huge. Last sound. J. Excellent. Okay, get those choppers out. Ready? Warm them up. Chop, 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 chop. Georgie, can you warm up your choppers? Chop, 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 chop. Excellent. I'm going to say a word. You're going to say the word. We're going to chop off the first sound and then the rest of the word. Okay, you ready? Let me give you an example. I say tight. You say tight. Then we say t-ite. Okay, here we go. Seal, seal, eel. Him, him, im, peg, peg, egg, cup, cup, up, rude, rude, ood, wax, wax, axe, mess, 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 pale, pale, ale, neck, neck, neck. Excellent. Okay. Now I'm going to give you an end of the word, an ending to a word. I'm going to say it. You're going to say it. And then we're going to put a beginning on and we're going to see what the word is together. Okay. So make sure you've got your hands ready. Here we go. Ip. Now you say it. Ip. Add dip. Ip. Ip. Add hip. Ip. Ip. Add sip. Ip. Ip. Add lip. Ip. Ip. Add tip. Beautiful. Now, instead of putting a sound on, I'm going to give you the whole word and we're going to take that first sound off. Sometimes we call it deleting a sound or taking it away. Here we go. You ready? Sad. Now you say it. Sad without s is add. Lid. Lid without l is id. Rocks. Rocks without r is ox. Pub. Pub without p is ub. Bet. Bet without b is et. Lovely. Now, here comes the tricky one. I'm going to take that first sound off and I'm going to change it to something different. And when I change that first sound, the whole word is going to change. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Den. Now you say it. Den. Change the d to m. Men. Men. Your turn. Men. Change m to h. Hen. 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 Change h to w. When. When. You say it. When. Change w to t. Ten. Ten. Your turn. Ten. Change t to p. Pen. Beautiful. Okay, now on to our letters and sounds. We learned a new letter yesterday during reading time. We learned the letter R. Remember Ravi Rhino? And R makes the R sound. Say it with me. R. So when you see this lowercase r, remember this is the letter R and it makes the R sound. Okay, we'll find out where it is in our letter deck. Okay, the first time through, we're just going to say the letter names. The second time through, we'll say the sounds. Okay, and remember, a lot of these letters have more than one sound. We want to make sure that we know all of them. All right, here we go. Letter I, O, L, Z, T, A, F, K, N, W, S, P, E, R, B, M, Q, H, Y, V, D, C, G, X, U, and J. Did you find the R in there? All right, now we're going to do the sounds. You ready? Here we go. First sound, I, I, I. Second sound, I. Sound, ah, ah, ah. Second sound, O. L. See if you can sign them with me. Z. T, t, t. A, a, a. Second sound, A. W, w, w. S. P, p, p. E, e, e. Second sound, E. R. There it is. There's our Ravi Rhino we learned yesterday. B, b, b. y. It can also say E or I. V, d, d, d. K, k, k. Second sound, S. G, g, g. Second sound, J, j, j. X. And at the beginning of a word, it might say Z. Second sound, U. J, j, j. Excellent, friends. Okay, let's take a look at our nursery rhyme for this week. And before we read it, we're going to look for a few things that I think you're going to know. All right, if you remember, the title of this nursery rhyme is Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Okay, so I notice a few things that I know we know. Okay, the first one is a letter that we talked about this week. So think about the name of this letter. And the name of that letter is R. Remember, R. See if you can find another R in there. Find one. Oh, I see a few. Here's an R. There's an R. There's an R. There are several R's in our poem. There are also some words that I think that you know. What's this word? That's the word I. And yes, it's also a letter, but we know it's a word because do you see those spaces on each side, those personal spaces? So that's the word I. That's why it's a capital letter, because it's a word I. How about this word right here? What's that word? That's the word you. That's another one of our sight words. And how about this word right here? That's the word the. Okay, so I have my star pointer. Georgie is going to control the star pointer. You ready, Georgie? Yep, he's ready. And we're going to point to the words as we read. Here we go. Let's read the title or the name together. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Here we go. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. And here's our new line for today. Up above the world so high. Beautiful. Now let's read it without singing it, okay? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. And do you see how Georgie's just pointing to the words? So he's taking the pointer and jumping over those spaces. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high. Excellent sound work. And this is a fun fact. So I'm teaching my kids some signs for this song. And the fun one is the word star. So if you want to sign the word star, you take your 2 pointer fingers and you rub them together like this, like you're pointing up to the sky. Now be careful, because if you point them down, it's socks. But if you go up, it's stars. So you could go tell your family, twinkle, twinkle, little, and see if they can figure it out. Beautiful job today, kindergarten. I'm very proud of you. Georgie, are you proud? Very proud. Wonderful job. See you next week, kindergarten.